Hey, everybody.
What up, though?
Two boys.
One brain cell.
I'm Joel.
I'm Chuck.
And today we're checking out Leviathan by Joshua Travis, which features Ryo. Excuse me. My goodness.
Are you okay, bud?
I am. And Chad Kapper. Now, I know who Ryo is. He was in Crystal Lake. He's now doing some solo stuff. I believe he has another band called Gnosis.
Okay.
Dude's insane. Insane. He put on one of the best live performances I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
The energy and the music was phenomenal on top of it, but like he was like almost the entirety of the show crowd surfing on top of people while screaming into a microphone.
That's nuts.
He climbed a balcony. Ah! That's not even the right song. He climbed a fucking balcony where we were at, and he was like singing from the top balcony and then like jumped back down into the crowd. And I was like, what is happening?
You're like, this dude's nuts.
Dude is nuts. So yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Where'd you see him at?
Saw them in Indiana, opened up for Fit for King right before the Rona hit.
Show, okay.
Right before the Rona hit. Their final show, the whole tour got canceled while they were on stage.
Yeah.
And they went hard. Like the whole Crystal Lake crew, they were on stage with the last band, which was Fit for King, and they were stage diving into the crowd while they were playing. It was insane, dude. It was phenomenal.
Nuts. They're like, if this is going to be the last show we do in a couple for foreseeable future.
They were just taking tour food that they had like laying around. Apparently, they had like Uncrustables, and they're whipping Uncrustables out into the crowd.
Did you catch one?
No, I don't think anybody caught one. I just remember seeing them like laying on the ground together, getting smashed. Because they were throwing them into the pit. People aren't looking for Uncrustables. Nope. They're like hitting each other, and Uncrustable hits you. You're like, what the?
Although, in fairness, those are the people that need the Uncrustables.
That is true. They need that energy boost. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But that was a hilarious. That was one of the first. I love when first happened at a concert because I've been to so many of them.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, Uncrustables falling from the sky because they're whipping them into the crowd is definitely a
I've
new
definitely
one.
never seen that. I've seen so many other things.
Sure. Water bottles getting tossed in.
Water bottles. I've seen a band throw a beer out there.
Yep.
I've seen
weed.
Edibles.
Vic Menza threw out entire bags of edibles to the crowd. Yep. I forgot about that.
Seen a lot of random shit.
Yeah, no shit.
Pigs on stage. Pigs being thrown on stage.
Pigs?
Yeah. The No Effects show. There's little pink pigs being thrown on stage.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Hot dog? A random hot dog?
Somebody whipped a fucking hot dog up there.
Yeah.
They probably paid a good penny for that hot dog, too.
And then threw it on the stage. I
forgot about that.
Just the hot dog.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen some weird shit for sure.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Stereotypically, the things that get thrown on stage, used to be like, women's clothing and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like, a guy throws a fucking shoe or something.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that I can recall off the top of my head. It's the thing you see in movies. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think I've seen that either.
Movies. And I don't know if I've ever seen that actually happen.
I don't think I have either. I've seen a lot of hats.
Hats are, tons of hats. Tons.
I've seen shows where hats were being thrown on stage. They were being signed by the singer while they were singing.
Yeah.
And then tossed back to them.
Yep.
Which was awesome. And then randomly put one on every now and again.
It's getting a little far now. People need to stop throwing shit on stage because I don't know if you saw, there were several people that got hit in the phone by phones. They're throwing phones on stage because they want them to take a selfie and throw it back.
No.
Fucking genius, guys.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be a limit. A hat being thrown on stage is one thing.
Yeah.
Don't throw it at them.
Like you bring your instrument, you like throw the instrument on stage, you want them to sign it. It's like, dumbass. Like that'll go real well. Like
at that point, I just hope your shit gets broken. Like, what are you doing?
All right, let's jump into this.
Let's get it.
I like that.
Wind chimes. Oh, okay.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
You know what stuck out in this song?
Stop. I don't want to talk about it. But I'm going to have to.
The drums.
The fucking low quality of that snare.
No, all the drums stuck out.
Yeah, it was like a separate track from the rest of the music. It was incredibly distracting.
And it was strange because it was the drums were very much like steady and almost the same throughout.
Yeah, they were. Trying not to be mean here, but the drums were very boring.
Yeah.
In this, on top of the bad quality.
Of your favorite snare drum?
Yeah, it was like legitimately like listening to a snare, like somebody had a song on in the background, and then somebody else was like playing a snare.
And it was just like dun 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 dun,
playing the drums, you know?
Snare.
Yeah. Well, it was really bad in the beginning. First half of the song, the snare was
hitting a lot more.
A lot more. The second half, I was like, okay, this is actually doable. Like,
yeah, because it's only once every now and again.
Yeah.
But it was very steady and consistent.
Yep.
The drums had a really nice melody throughout. That's about it.
Like, just the sound was very unsynced.
But it stuck out so much.
It was like, here's this beautiful product we have, and then the snare and the rest of the drums. Like, it just did not fit the rest of it was like separate tracks almost, playing at the same time.
Honestly, the beginning of the song with the drums was nice, and then it just quickly got out of hand.
Yeah.
Like, I liked how they did the breakups during the intro with the drum. Like, here's a small bit, and then break, small bit, break. And then when it started hitting, I'm like, okay. And all I'm catching at this point is the drums still. Mm-hmm. And then throughout the entirety of the song, all I'm catching is the drums.
Yeah, it was incredibly distracting.
Yeah.
It really was. Like, I was like trying to pay attention to the music because I'm like, man, it sounds really good. But then it was just like popping out at me. And like you said, it wasn't just the snare. It was the drums in general. But the snare that's like one of my pet peeves for sure.
Oh, I know it is.
Can't do it.
That snare will ruin an entire song.
Ruin an entire song. An entire song.
And I personally, I like the sound of it in the right occasion. This wasn't it.
Yeah. Yeah, you really do. You like that.
This was not the right setup for that style of snare, in my opinion.
Didn't the rest of the song sound really polished, though, comparatively to the drums? Do you or no?
A little bit, yeah. I didn't catch a lot of it because those drums just absolutely took my attention.
Yeah.
Vocally, like, I think
my God.
did phenomenal.
They did phenomenal, absolutely.
The guitar and the bass really were hitting together
Amazing.
really nice.
Yeah.
But it just didn't feel, like you said, it didn't feel like it matched up with the drum.
Yeah.
The drums killed this one. Now, mind you, I'm not a big fan of this style of music in the first place when I don't understand a damn thing that's going on.
Sure.
But the drums really took it and just made me not want to hear it again.
I know. It made me sad.
Yep. And I like drums more than you do, for sure.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I like them when they're doing what they're supposed to be, like matching the rest, and it just fits well. But
when they become a distraction, when it becomes a problem, because most of the time you don't catch. Neither of us really catch the drums a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we're not instrumentally inclined in start with, so it's like you notice that instrument when it's not
doing what it's supposed to do.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you lead, I think, or you want me to lead? I imagine because it's heavy and yeah. All right, I'll let you go.
I'm going to go with a 3.6, and it's not making a playlist.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 4.4, and it's not going to go in a playlist.
Yeah.
I think this would be around a 6.5 on initial listen for me if it wasn't for the drum setup.
And this would probably be more around the 5 range for me. Probably still not make a playlist, but this took it from being a song that I wouldn't mind if it was on around somebody, but now it's one of those songs like, why are we listening to this? Come on.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
You'll have it, though.
Because the rest of the song, with what I caught, which wasn't a lot, mind you, was really nice.
Yeah, everything, like I said, everything else I really didn't have any complaints about.
Yeah.
But you'll have that.
What are you going to do?
Yep. Shout out to our Patreon. Thank you, Jack. And guys, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor, hit that like button. You can drop down in the comments if you want to take some shots at us and give us a brain cell. I'm Joel, that's Chuck. Only one brain cell. So let us know who gets it.
100%.
Until next time, y'all. Peace.